Guys, welcome back to another episode of Championship 365. Now, if you'd like to see the full 40-minute show, then make sure to head on over to the Planet Sport Network in the link down below. Myself, Benjamin Bloom, and the Second Tier Podcast have all got together with Planet Sport, and we will be releasing 2 exclusive weekly videos over on the network. The weekly 40-minute Championship 365 show and the Friday debate show, which does get pretty tasty. In this week's episode, we debated what the best away day was in the Championship. A monthly membership on the site is £6.53, and with that you get a bunch of other perks as well as the 2 exclusive weekly collaborative videos with polls, debates, chats and more content from us. All the details are in the description down below, but without any further ado, enjoy the clip where we compile our August Championship Goal of the Month.
Right, let's move on then. Goal of the month. Now, we had one incredibly ridiculous week, Ben, where there was about 7 brilliant goals at once. I must admit, I do bang my head against the wall every week when I do my tweet out for goal of the month, and we literally get... I think you should be banned if you have the badge of your club as your Twitter avatar, as the little picture. That you can't have a credible opinion if you're doing that, can you? Surely. You know, if you have a Millwall badge and you literally vote for anything Scott Malone ever does, that can't be credible, can it? But we normally, no offense to Millwall fans, of course, we love them, dearly. What are you thinking in terms of any goals stand out for you this month, Ben?
I think there's a couple for me that especially stand out. I think the first one would be the Josh Tymon one, Stoke building up from the back, and the one they scored against Nottingham Forest, just because I think that's like the perfect sort of embodiment of the transition that Stoke have gone across, you know.
The sheer shock of it, yeah.
Exactly. You know, the Stoke alone are of old, are fully like back now, building out from the back, and the ingenuity throughout midfield and things like that. And I'm always a bit of a sucker for a team goal and things like that. But the other one that probably stood out to me was Kiefer Moore's one against Blackpool, just because, once again, such like simplistic McCarthy football that's just executed brilliantly. It's a long ball forward into Giles, pin perfect cross into Kiefer Moore, and then with the diving header. So, yeah, those two especially, like, they got me going.
Do you think... Do you think Daryl Murphy's secretly a little bit jealous now of Kiefer Moore? Do you think Mick McCarthy loves him a little? Daryl Murphy in 14-15, ridiculous. Literally, just boot the ball in the channel and 27 goals later, away you go. Justin, you got any goals of the month to add in there?
Yeah, I mean, I'm wearing an AZ Outmore shirt, so my bias is definitely left at the door. But the Tom Lawrence goal against Forest was great in it was. The counter-attacking element to it was fantastic, and the assist from Craig Forsyth may or may not have still been on the pitch, but that's another debate. But it was a beautiful assist, and the touch and finish from Lawrence was great.
Right in the corner, Justin.
Exactly.
Keep it. And I've been the first to pile in on Samba. I thought he was all right. I thought he left him a gap as if to say, well, go on then, are you good enough? And it's like, oh, okay, you are.
And it's good to see that sort of ability from Lawrence, because we don't see it often enough. So if you can do that consistently in a derby, we've got another number 9 on their hands. The Alex Mount one I mentioned in the team of the month, I thought that volley was just so crisp. And in the first minute, the audacity to do that in the first minute. How often do they go up into row Z? In the first minute, the control to do that in composure is fantastic. And there's 2 that we haven't mentioned. Howson, the chip against Blackburn.
And it went in off the post as well, Justin. It was perfect, wasn't it?
And Sam Gallagher's goal in the same game. Both really good goals.
Yeah, and Sammy Morsey and someone else both got red carded in that game, didn't it?
Carter,
one more then. I'll go for Andy Vyman, just purely because you often look at keepers and you say, oh, near post, look at that angle, should save that. But the Vyman goal for Bristol City against Cardiff is one where everyone knew what was coming because he's positioning himself to hit it. But if you hit it that early, that hard and that accurately, even a goalkeeping coach would probably say, your positioning's okay, he's just blasted it right through you and you ain't saving that. So just a nice, unique goal. So maybe you guys decide amongst yourselves watching who the winner is. But we are very blessed with some beautiful championship goals this month.